Hi there, it's Fionna Gossling from Royal LePage with a very quick update as to what happened in the Burlington real estate market in December 2023. So I'm going to run you through this stats presentation very quickly should you be interested. So there were not a ton of sales in Burlington in December. We only had 108 units sold across all property types all month, and that's very low. That's the lowest we've had all year. December is traditionally a very slow time. However, I think part of what's happening here is market confidence. So buyers seem to be sitting at the sideline. There's not been a terrific news cycle in terms of enthusiasm for real estate, but I do see that things have turned. And I think that with the hope of interest rates decreasing in 2024, I'm starting to see more showings on listings. So the showing activity has really spiked this past week, which is quite incredible or promising. And what I think is going to happen is that come come spring, buyers who took their home off the market in September, October, November, because it didn't sell, have taken it off for Christmas and are probably going to put it back on in the spring when the market picks up. So I think there'll be more inventory to choose from. And I also think that interest rates will either hold and then start to come down, or the news cycle will improve and it will become a more optimistic buying environment in terms of affordability in the second half of 2024. And so that's going to spur buyers to get into the market. So the result of people pulling their home off the market is there were only 274 units available for sale in Burlington, so 2.5 months of inventory, which technically is a seller's market, but the buyers have to be willing to jump in. But some sales are happening. You can see that the average sale price did not change terribly. It is down, but it's $1,017,000. And your median sale price actually jumped a little bit over November, which is kind of interesting. But it's been kind of hovering around that mid nine to low million all year. And it is a longer sales cycle, 37 days on market there. You can see that when we're comparing this December to last December, December is traditionally a very, very slow month in real estate. Those people buying these 108 sales are people who needed to buy. And same thing last year. So we're pretty flat year over year, fewer active listings, and the average sale price is down by about 5%, but that's not terrible. And our days on market is up. It's taking about 6 more days on average to sell a property. And if you wanted to break down those average sale prices from detached homes, townhouses, and condos, you can see here that the average price of a detached home in Burlington is $1.266. There are 55 sales. So of those 109, 55 of them were detached homes. Townhouses, there were 29 townhouse sales, and that average sale price has dropped down to $885,000. And the average condo sale is $588. If you had, and it is quite a long sales cycle for a condo. 50 days on market is a while. If you had any specific questions about what's going on in your pocket of Burlington, please don't hesitate to reach out. And if you know of somebody who's thinking about buying or selling and would appreciate a little bit more of a detailed analysis as it pertains to them, please feel free to forward this video along or pass my name along, and I'd be happy to help them out. Thanks very much, and talk to you next month.